Hey guys, it's Eric here at Farpoint Restorations and Repairs. I'm down here in the mower shop. If you're not familiar with it, I've got Farpoint Mowers and More. It's another channel. I do a lot of small engine repair and rebuild and how-to videos. If you're into keeping up with the lawn equipment, check me out over there. I'll leave a link in the description. Anyway, onto this. It is a retractable cord reel. It's a power cord. I'm gonna hang it from the ceiling. I do have a drop cord tucked in over there in the shop here, but hey, you trip over it, you have to wind it up, all the rest. This thing's gonna hang from the ceiling, and it'll be kind of nice. I'm gonna kind of put it towards the front of the garage here. That way I can use it to charge batteries out in the yard, but still have enough room to use it anywhere inside the shop as well. Part number is HCRC30A1, and looks pretty cool online, so I picked it up. Let's see what it looks like out of the box. It does come with a mounting bracket and some screws to hold that in, so I'm going to be attaching it to metal in my shop because this is a metal building. I'm going to pre-drill some holes. We'll get that set up in there. So that sits up in there. Let's see if there's anything interesting to note here in the manual. I can't even really pronounce the name. I think it's DEWENWILS, I'm not sure. But it does have some installation information, talking about putting it in drywall, trying to find a stud, obviously with a metal ceiling, that won't be a problem. It is a 30-foot long cord, which again, I'm building 22 feet end to end by putting it at one side here, about, well, I guess it's about 5-6 feet from the end. I'll have more than enough room to work all the way around the shop and out into the yard. It is a 10 amp rated, 1250 watts, 16 gauge. And it does have a lead cord here that's 4 foot, which is nice. So you don't have to be super close to an outlet in order to get this thing plugged in. It does have a resettable breaker there, so if you go over the 10 amps, it's gonna pop, protect your circuit. And then it does have this ball here that can be adjusted, so we can move that up. So for me, I wanna be able to grab it, even though the ceiling height is, I think, maybe 11 feet in here. I can't remember, it's 12 or 11, I think it is. But yeah, as far as the unit goes, it's metal on the sides, metal bracket for bracing for the top. This piece here is plastic, and of course the cord is a nice durable plastic or rubber coating to it, so looks good overall. All right, I'm gonna pause the camera. I'm gonna go ahead and install it. We'll check out what it looks like when it's done. Let's do it. All right, well there it is. You can see it up there. I've got it mounted to that steel girder there and plugged into a 3-prong outlet that's on that light bulb. So I just bought a holder that has that. Well, let me back the camera out and we'll take a look at it. I'll show you how it works. All right, hopefully you can see me here. So it's pretty simple usage. And I mean, it is plenty long. I can reach all the way to one side of the shop to the other. All right, I'm touching one wall here. This is only halfway rolled out. And of course, I could take it all the way out into the yard if needed. The way these things operate, if you never used one, is you hear that clicking sound. When it's not making a clicking sound, if you let go, the unit retracts. And if you want it to stop at a certain height, you bring it down until it clicks, and then it will hold there. One other nice little feature here, lets you know that power is actually functioning. It does have a little light up there. Now, the only downside to the way I set this up is that if my lights aren't on, neither is power to this unit. It was a compromise for me, but it was either that or I would have to run a whole new line from the fuse box all the way to this. And in my case, if I'm using this, I'm using it because I'm down here and I've got the lights on, so that's not really a big issue for me, but it's just something to be aware of if you're gonna try to do it the way I did it. Just be aware you couldn't leave this plugged into like a slow charger unless you leave the lights on in your garage. Yeah, anyway, look, for mechanics, stuff like this is the difference between 10 minutes of work and an hour's worth of work. If I gotta drag out a cord, if I gotta find a cord, and then I run over the cord or something like that and damage it, that becomes an issue. When they're hanging from the ceiling like this or hanging from a wall, I don't know if you can see it there, but I've got my airline hanging from the wall, things like that, it makes it a whole lot better, accessible in all locations and just usable in all locations. I'll leave a link to where you can get one of these, and I'll see you next time. Take care.